Hi, this is Jeffrey creating content for MTG808Junior. Today I'm going to be playing an Artisan Izzet Blitz deck. We're running 4 Ops, 4 Unsummons, 4 Crash Throughs, 4 Infuriates, 4 Shocks, 4 Frantic Inventories, 4 Riddleforms, 4 Sprite Dragons, 4 Wee Dragonauts, 3 Crackling Drakes, 9 Islands, 8 Mountains, and 4 Swiftwater Cliffs. We're running Frantic Inventory instead of Light Up the Stage because this deck is primarily about casting spells before combat, so the only way we'd be able to trigger Light Up the Stage is by using a shock to hit them directly, which we'd rather not do. And let's get into a game. Alright, so we're gonna keep this hand because we have Unsummons for early removal, and we can get Frantic Inventory to hopefully draw a mountain. And let's see how it goes. Oh no, this is not going to be fun going against the mill deck. We drew our third land, but there's not much we're able to do, since it's not a mountain. Riddleform here instead of Frantic Inventory, because next turn if we don't draw a mountain we can Frantic Inventory and then hopefully play a land. Plus it will trigger Riddleform's ability.
I know 88 ways to defeat. Meditate and prepare.
They have a Narset, so we're probably not going to be able to cast Frantic Inventory. The interesting thing here is there's not much we're able to do. We can either unsummon to trigger Riddleform, but he's going to get value off of that. We could Frantic Inventory, but we get no value off of it because Narset. So we just pass here and see if we can scry with Riddleform at their end step.
With thoughtfulness before action.
Oh. Alright, so we're gonna Frantic Inventory to try bait out his counter spell. But he's probably not going to fall for it. Highly unfortunate. And there is nothing we can do here. Didn't end up milling all of my mountains, did he? Oh,
Mind and body should move in unison, like wind and wave. I have just the trick for this.
Gonna activate Riddleform here, see if we can get a red land. Yeah, this should work. Just wait again, but we still get some value out of Riddleform, so it should be fine. Still sitting at around 40 cards, so it should be a while till he completely decks us out. Since he hasn't attacked with either of his overwhelmed apprentices, we can assume he's not going to try and beat us through damage, at least not now.
Keep an open mind.
Activate him again here. So if we can get a nice mountain, maybe. That's not a mountain. I'm gonna put it on bottom. See if Sprite Dragon goes through, but it probably won't. Which is why we're using it before Wee Dragonauts. Yeah, there it goes. No. And that's about it for me. Oh, he has two of them. Let's see if this goes through. Alright. So while we're not able to do anything this turn, we do have countermeasures. If he has any passives and enchantments, we can bounce our Wee Dragonauts back to hand. And we're not going to use Unsummon on any of the apprentices because they get too much value out of enter the battlefield effects. Since most of our bodies in our deck are flyers, they won't be able to do much against them anyways. And here's the big one. Now, we have a choice to use Shock, Crash Through, or Infuriate. I'm gonna go for Crash Through here to see if we can get another mountain and be able to combo off further. Alright, Stern Dismissal back to hand. Well, Riddleform back to hand, but shouldn't matter too much. We didn't draw anything through here, so we get to swing for 3 here. And we're gonna attack him directly instead of Narset because we haven't drawn any card draw spells. Well, I say that now, but it just directly... Yeah, that's my bad. Oh no. And we're gonna Riddleform here. And turn discarding Unsummon because it won't do much for us. Solve it. With any luck, he's gonna mill himself out, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh no. Second one, so we have about 4 turns maybe in order to perhaps win here. But unfortunately, we don't have many outs. Unless we can somehow sneak a Crackling Drake, but that's probably not happening. What we do here is shock the Narset. Despite what I said earlier, it's actually quite the pain to deal with it.
I was not prepared for this.
And we can swing with Riddleform. Yeah, that sounds about right. Summon and cast him again. Then end our turn. Yeah, so he just mills me for 16 here, so we're just gonna go ahead and concede. And let's see if we can do it better this time. Since we don't have any bodies or blue mana, we're gonna mulligan this hand. If this was an island, we might keep it, but nah. And I misclicked. Funny how life turns out. There goes my 2 islands, my 2 outs. Oh, we're gonna cast Crash through here to hopefully get a island, but we whiff, so this is probably just gonna be a forfeit unless we draw island soon. Depending on how you look at this, it's lucky that we didn't get an island here. We have an island now, so that's pretty good. We'll cast Crash through again in hopes of, well, second island. If he doesn't have counterspell, we should be able to grab Crackling Drake here. Gonna do here is just end our turn. Alright. Since he doesn't have 3 mana, we know that his counterspell is not. So this round we should be able to play Crackling Drake. Hopefully he doesn't have any. Oh, there it goes. And discard our Unsummon. So there's not much we can do here besides just recast Crackling Drake. You can play an island too, but that won't matter too much. Resolve, mill 2. There it goes. Run away together. Apprentice. For lack of options, we gotta just off. Alright, this is big, how we have a Sprite Dragon here. We can Sprite Dragon. into Opt, which gives him a counter. We get a mountain here. We drop the mountain. We can cast can go to combat here, attack with Sprite Dragon, Infuriate Sprite Dragon, then Infuriate it again, because there's not going to be a lot of other chances to cast Crackling Drake, or cast Infuriate on any other cards. Since we have 2 shocks here, we should be able to win because he gets 2 more counters and deals 4 direct damage to him. So we can shock him and shock him again. Then swing for 6. And best of 3 to figure out who will be the victor for today. This hand isn't terrible because it has a lot of card draw in it, and both colors of mana, so we will keep this. Just gonna cast Cliffs there because we can Frantic Inventory next turn. Plus, the turn 1 op wouldn't do much for a Temple. Well, oh wait, no, he's just using a Gruul deck now. Interesting. I think it might be Gruul Ramp, or... no, it could have been Jund, but it isn't. That's good. So we're able to cast Frantic Inventory now for more value. Draw 2 more lands. And there's not much else we can do here. We just kinda end our turn and discard Crash Through, because that's the most expendable card for us right now. He has an ape now, so at end step we're gonna loft. Set to the bottom because what we need right now is a body, which we don't quite have, but we can still cast Crackling Drake. There's not going to be a lot of removal in Jund to take down a body this in Gruul that can take down a body this big. Besides, perhaps Lava Coil.
Omniscient, you are not worthy.
Or maybe
your lies
any
will not go unpunished.
Type of attacks. Spells, I mean. going to do no blocks because potentially our Crackling Drake can become a lot bigger than this Silverback Shadow. We only take 10 here, so that's fine. I'm gonna put down a mountain, cast Sprite Dragon, cast Crash Through. Attack with both of them at him. Then we can Infuriate our Crackling Drake. And we're gonna keep up 1 mana for Unsummon, just in case he can get a big creature out on the battlefield to probably obliterate us. Right?
My blades will always strike true.
And it's a good thing we saved that Unsummon. Cast Unsummon, targeting the 75 to reduce the amount of damage we take. We can island and just kill him here, I think. Infuriate Crackling Drake again, just for kicks. And that's game.